video. You know, this is fucked up. We're fucked up ass people that stole money in the past and didn't get persecuted. And now they, excuse me, have enough money and power and potential to, you know, ruin other people's lives with the little money that they have, the positions that they shouldn't have. And they're still killing us for our finances. These are people from like India, Africa, all these places. They done rose above us. You done let them in, and they done rose above. You done thought it was okay to give them certain positions of power, and they done rose again. They done rose above. Well, the fact that y'all let it happen, now some of us gotta suffer. Some of us that wasn't even born yet. Some of us that don't even realize what the fuck this is yet. The ones that you was restricting. The ones you didn't want to teach. You wanted to bring those people from Africa and teach them how to be doctors. You had all them niggas in the hood. And now, you know, you thought it was cute or something like this because you didn't want them or us or the righteous ones or something. And now look what you're dealing with. You got to be in alliance with these fools in order to even stay alive. So you basically complying. And those of us that only got a little bit of fight left in us, and we don't even know what the fuck we battling against. It's all on us, and you try to strip of our fucking power. Shame on you. I look silly. You look real fucking silly. You didn't want somebody or something in your same neighborhood to have something. You rather give it to another nigga, and look at you now. Now you want to think about what I said? Well, all brown skinned folks ain't your kin folks. I'm the all. I am that I am. I'm the man, the woman, the whatever the fuck it is. You understand? Somebody was saying, there ain't no kings in this nation or something since 17. Well, Jesus probably ain't been here since then, not a real one anyway. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people that's going to deny a Christ is here and keep on worshiping a pope, a place card holder for the Christ, and abuse the Christ and try to silence the Christ and do all this stuff like this when the Christ come back for your stupid ass and you think I will be coming back here for you. I promise you. It's the other way around. You don't, these people don't understand, you know. Oh, they know. But you're trying to act like you don't understand why. Why are you talking like that, Jesus? Why are you talking like that, Christ? We're going to wait till another person come. We're going to pretend like that's the Christ. Oh, but you sat here and watched me for 44 years and you thought it was fine to try to introduce me as a Christ energy 3 years ago, 4 years ago, before you try to steal and strip all the essence from me. But it's still here. Don't try to act like because you came in here and try to give me some antigen to get me sick. And I really ain't doing no videos that somebody giving up and sitting around here like, oh, I'm just going to let them win. It's never happening. Not giving up. Not giving up. I don't owe anything to any of these people. You understand? As long as we still here now. As long as we still here. So somebody took this unexpected, they changed something. So the little girl I just put up that looked like Kika, or I can't remember what her real name is, Parham. The adopted daughter from, I think it's Steve's Parham's. No. I can't remember which one of the Parham boys. The adopted daughter from Georgia. I think she was the one at the when I was in Rosemont 20 something years ago, she was there with us too. But I wonder if they sent in all of the forever young versions of us. That's what I'm wondering. Did they send in the forever young versions of us and they were watching us from the background? And did something happen to somebody? Like that's what I'd be wondering. But I see the little Kika doing her little video or whatever like this. Okay. Um, it's by the nose. I've seen a lot of people in my feed pop up with these phenotypes as of lately. But I was also hearing, you know, what do you have to do with me, old Tyree? Okay, meaning like if they do have some FISA case where they have somebody falsely documented as being a prisoner or something like this. You know, this what I'm talking about is it's a limitation, like it's limitations on knowledge that should be coming into you naturally. It will give you, it will make you blind to knowledge, that little things that will open your eyes or make you see something in a different light or jog your memory about things that was brainwashed. This is what they when they can't control you, they try to contain you with something like this here is what I'm getting. All right, and then they use the shadow government or a shadow part here to, but like this could be something where they tried to eliminate, if it was any of the good ones left still that was willing to fight or was fighting for me all this time, to be moved into a spot. Because it's like almost like if you didn't cross that finish line, you didn't cross it already. Somebody trying to act like you didn't. Or, like I told you in the Mockingjay with the one lady from How to Get Away with Murder, when she was making that girl stay in the game longer than she had to. She just basically wanted her to die. She just kept it going on and on and on and on. And at this point, the girl was already supposed to be out of the game. Like all the servers shut down. She probably wouldn't even be able to protect herself no more if they kept her in the game. Like she was already crossed the finish line. You would have to create another server or something to put the person on. But this one is over, and somebody is still trying to keep you there. You've crossed the finish line. Poof, you're supposed to get out of there. Because if they leave you in the finish line, the other people that's coming across the finish line could kill you. Let's just say that this was something here. As soon as they get over there, they could just kill you and act like you didn't win and say, "Hey, I'm the winner." They could just come over across the line, say, "I'm the first one across it." Okay. Somebody trying to keep you there. When you cross it, say this like a video game. Boom, 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 boom. You get to say, "Yay," and then get the person out of there. Because now another 3 people is coming in. And one of them 3 people can just stop at that line, kill this person and say, "Hey, I'm the winner," or I'm the one that really won this. This person didn't win or whatever. I'm the one. So it's something wild like this. These motherfuckers got so much hate, and all these people should be fired. All these people should have their arms and legs and their hands removed. In the spirit, you know what I'm talking about. They should not be able to sign nothing for nobody, sign on a dotted line about. They should not be trusted. None of that shit no more. They just should not be. You will fucking not be. I promise you, you will not be. You will not be. They got people in the industry vouching for shit that has to do with royals. It has nothing to do with you. This part. Now, I was looking at some pictures and I was looking at another tarot reader. I think she's from Ireland or something. And she looked like this girl named Jay. That used to be a friend of my friend named Candy back in the day. Okay. She looked like Jay Bonilla or whatever. Kind of like, yeah, she looked like her, but I used to always think that Mariah, the little Caucasian girl off of Love and Hip Hop with Self or whatever, I always used to think she looked like her too. Because these people been cloning themselves, okay, to make themselves more power, and they're all fully activated. Those of us that's fighting for our life, they try to reduce us or spread us out and detach our clones so that they cannot unite. Like at nighttime, like say they have these clones. At nighttime, when you go to sleep, all of y'all operate on a level because like whatever cycle we in, it's not over yet. So every clone is doing what they supposed to be doing for the whole. So everybody, all the clones, if they put us back together and make us one, we'll be fully vibing. If we have to be separated, every one of us will be straight. They're trying to make it so the life force person, the one that's in danger, the one that's active right now in the game, these other hoes got to sit down. You already been in the game. The 15-year-old version of me, you been in the game. The shit that they blaming me for is what these hoes already did, and they fucking stealing from me. You get what I'm saying? The 16 to 20-year-old version of me, that's not me no more. This is what God chose right now. You get what I'm saying? So it's something like, turning oneself against oneself or something possibly. What they could be doing, like that Gemini movie, like turning all these girls like against the main one that's supposed to be like at the top now. They already had their chance, and some of these girls could already, some of these virgins could be dead already. These are bitches that kept them hostage until they was able to get plastic surgery to look just like it. These are like enemies, bitches, from school you didn't like or something like this. Maybe because I was thinking one of these masculine of this spouse, one of his clones could have been a pimp. They knew that shit wasn't gonna work with me, so they could have tried to put cyber pimping on me, right? Or they could have did something else like a Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, like. Yeah, that's my wife, but she could step out, once in a time and, communicate or, kick it with another dude or something if it's worth the price. You could have thought that, you know what I'm saying, you was just talking online to some guy or whatever, something like this, because you was bored or something like this. You was entertaining somebody talking to them online, but really, these was niggas that paid your man or your man's clone on the outside that's a pimp to come into the Truman Show and have access to your wife, to see her touch, maybe flirt with her, maybe see her up close, something like this. Somebody knew something about what somebody is, period. And I feel like there's a lot of people with money that got like shame on them. It's easy to be like, oh my God, my name is this, or I'm at this, or I'm this rapper, I'm this. Why would I ever be stirred up with something like that? This is why I feel like at this time, somebody had to come in into my life in particular and try to make it seem like I'm broke or I don't have nothing. So people would be like, oh, will we be caught dealing with anything so filthy like this, or anything so not attractive like this, or something like this? Okay. But it's something like those girls don't have the juice no more. Like they already stepped out or they were already killed because somebody has an addiction with sleeping with dead bitches. Somebody bring bitches back to life to keep them as women or girlfriends. I don't give a fuck what you say. Somebody got a fucking problem. Somebody got a problem. They like to fuck dead women. They bring them back to life or something like this, even maybe change their color. They don't like to deal with women with full of life and emotions and energy and essence and things like this. These is the type of men that would leave them at home as an at-home mom, keep all that energy for themselves, give them pretty much what the basics is or whatever. And they will go out there and build businesses and build with dead bitches and fuck dead bitches. It's just what somebody does. This could be the start of COVID. I don't care what you say. Somebody has been, all these little cases of these dead people or whatever that have been come up in my feed, I'm matching them up with celebrities. And I won't even say celebrities because I don't call, people be offended by what I say, but I gotta stick to the protocol. If they write this shit down, this is law in the future, motherfucker. I do not call reality TV's show people celebrities. They're not celebrities to me. A celebrity is something else. Gwyneth Paltrow, a celebrity is this. You might call reality TV people stars or star seeds or excuse me, a star or something, but celebrity is something different. A celebrity is something different to me if we were going to make categories. All right. What was I going to say? So we're going to go ahead and put on these 3 cards right here. Because that's, like I said, these are the dead trying to dabble in the living people, in the livings. Okay, say it like this. For the next 10, 20 years, something like this. Because these children go through a process when they're being examined or birthed into society on a different level. Excuse me. All right. I never been coughing like this until I just got on camera. But they're birthing them into society, on a different level here. It's kind of like some kind of torment. I don't know, whatever this is. This shit is stupid. I just, I don't know what this is, y'all. I mean, it's just like you work your life to try to have a stable mindset and treat people some kind of way and things like this. And then you find out that it's some, I'm hearing caught up in the rapture with you. Some kind of unnecessary, man-made, boy-made, foreign-made mess of chaos around you, trying to humiliate you, steal from you, hurt you, harm you. It's a terrorist act. It's a terrorist hate crime. But just because they're using technology, they feel like they're going to get, like, we could have stopped the fake shit. Because I never fell for all of the fluffing and all of the celebrity, or I mean, not celebrity, but industry twin flame shit. I just, the flattery or whatever like that, I never really fell all the way for it. So, we could have just cut all the shit. It's almost like when people were sitting in your face acting like they were there as messengers of light, when you could see through most of these people. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's something that don't make no sense, and everybody acting like they can't see it or something. And I'm just not gonna have this shit going on forever. It's just not. It's something that's just stupid. It's something that's ridiculous. Like everybody see, like do you guys, did you forget your parts or something here? Why are people even getting paid for anything? Why are we paying people to work in the government? The government is not working no more. It's probably been defective or it's been taken down since COVID. Why are these people still getting paid? Why the fuck is these people, they can't figure nothing out. Why is they still getting paid? Because it's like you don't have to know the words. You don't have to know the wording and things like this and how these people talking, because they fake anyway, some of these people. So you don't have to talk fancy like them or something. It's a vibe when you are a real American. I wake up in the morning and I feel something. I feel something in my core when something is really much off. And when I know the news or whatever versus whatever they be showing us on TV. When, I can tell when they cook sugar coating things. I can tell when something is a really big problem. Maybe I should be watching things on the news today to kind of alter or, to try to see something at a different light or what these people is talking about. I could feel it. It's a sensor in me. It's naturally built inside of me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like all these people is clowns, and you out here outside. They don't want to let you in a party or let you sit on your bench or your throne, but these motherfuckers definitely don't know what to do. You definitely don't know what to do, and it's a problem. And everybody getting a little bit of money, or they being able to steal money or put money away or something like this, and so you don't have shit to say. Why do you even want all that? Now you're just making yourself a target, because if you got lawlessness everywhere on innocent people or something, eventually it's gonna come to your fucking home, unless these people already built a home somewhere else in another country, because they already know that this shit is going down in flames. They've already chosen who they want to take to these places that they've made for themselves with the money that they printed or took or whatever this is. Some of them made it on their own, you know. Like, why you so mad? That's what I'm saying. Why you so mad? Why you mad like that? About somebody just being able to step into their regular, that'd be like somebody got a cultural ceremony for somebody to be king, and people getting mad, and every time we got a ceremony, these people coming up and stripping this man's clothes and making him naked and beating the shit out of him. Like, you can't have control over these people. Then it's time for the process of elimination then, baby. It's time for the process of elimination here. That's what it seemed like to me. Let's see about these men in the family. A lineage of men here that are low down or something like this. All right. But again, society, even if they be doing whack shit to their children and their women and their daughters, they still got some kind of pride and ego because of where they sit. You sitting in that spot to protect your fucking clan or your people or your lineage, or just to get some ass or show your ass. That's what I'm saying. It's a couple of lineages that should just be ripped the fuck up out of here like some. It will start clearing things up. Let's see about these men in the family that's in the reverse. These grandfathers and fathers and uncles or whatever this is. These people could have been making money off your energy. Okay? It's funny because we got this 23 energy that's rapping, nibbling on somebody's fabric of their life, but this person can't do it no more. These people can't feed off of this person no more. And I feel like somebody or something is not being resurrected, or they are trying to find another dead man to bring back to earth because they don't want me to be in a position that was made for me. This could be something like this. We got Ukraine energy in the reverse. And we have somebody's making it hard for a child and a father. Okay. Somebody's making it hard for a man and a child. I'm getting a man and a daughter. These could be these men that I told you they end up, for whatever reason, they end up being a single father. And they say that their wife died, or the baby mama died, or she left, and really they stole the child and went and started a new life for whatever reason. And they had help by some type of system here. There's more help for the wicked than there are for the righteous. They had help blaming saying that the mother was a piece of shit and the father should have the child. Excuse me. You will raise children that will think that that's okay too for some money or something like this. This is what the times that we're in right now. So we got these two in the reverse, and somebody's making it hard for people to get back to this person. So these two people could have been taken, years ago, 17, 13, whatever. Somebody could have took these two. Excuse me. They could have needed these men to sit in these positions or something. I don't know why. I just be thinking about my youngest daughter, and her dad. Even though they're here now, like she's at school and he's at work. I don't know why I'm feeling like something like an Alice program or something like when I was at home and like this person at work, they get some kind of message or something, go collect the kid and just vamp out. And by the time the mom pick up the kid from school, it's a different kid or a clone. Excuse me. By the time she opened up the door at night to let her husband in, it's a clone. It's like, why y'all trying to hide everything from America? These are okay, if there ain't no kings, then nigga, it's still illegal to marry anybody else in America. You can only be married to one fucking person. So you marry a bitch with India, why would you be doing that, trying to get with a girl that India produced, that she's American, look like she's black, but if all the nations created one of me, why would you be going and taking this one and lifting this one up in my motherfucking land and blindfolding me? So I can't see that you chose India's version over America's version in my on my soil. And now she done said, I don't care. Go marry somebody from Africa. Go marry. I don't care who you marry as long as I'm getting paid or whatever. But none of you motherfuckers got the power now because this is treason. Because we're not just talking about regular people, like just somebody in a little neighborhood. These are people that's connected to some kind of net worth or source or something like this, with plans of changing America for good. Okay. So God didn't tell you to pick India's version of Shalonda or whatever my real name could be that you hiding. It didn't tell you to pick Africa or Mexico's version. It told you to pick the American version. That's the person. If there was another Jesus out here, okay, then that Jesus would say, oh, well, I didn't notice. I noticed that all the other women had some kind of power or standing and money. Oh, I didn't notice that America was left out. Oh, let me go back and get this one heifer or this one. Well, India would be, they worship cows or something, but let me go back and get the one. I got the 6 nations. See, this could be 6 God energy or Cancer energy. I forgot number 7. And most of us is working off of her fucking soil. Most of this got something to do with America. Oh, how did we leave America out of this? How? And then motherfucker, we was all sucking her dick when we first jumped up in here. All the nations, all the leaders and stuff, all sitting up under her and shit, looking to her or something like this. Now, but while we were doing that, we were putting money in these hoes' pockets, and now we don't need to look at her no more. She don't have nothing, and you not gonna have nothing, not even your motherfucking life. Because I could see through it. I could see it was flattery then, and I could see it's flattery now. So you said, we ain't gonna be able to trick this bitch. Let's leave her out the game, and let's keep on going on with the process. The court dates and shit, we'll just send somebody else there. When the money come in for these winnings or whatever, we'll just take it. It's almost like Indian giving too. Because if these was like star seeds that found out that their fathers left inheritances and shit for me, they had what they had, or the fathers didn't leave nothing to them because they already made them wealthy or built them up or whatever. And they could have left something to me, and these people didn't want me to have it. So basically, they probably couldn't take it away from me because it's a gift. And so they just made a me and went around and collect this fucking money. All right? So like I said, the queen still, when we talking about the queen, the music industry is in her bosom until it's not. That's probably why it's not getting built up the way it's supposed to, because the queen is God's pawn on the table, regardless if you try to let her sit on the throne or not. So that Barry White version of me That's not even me no more. Either the white girl that I put on the picture, that's me. Y'all did something weird or something like this, because my skin always used to still be smooth and good back then. But y'all did something, okay? Either y'all let that girl kill me. It's two energies and not twins, like a clone or a test tube, baby. You let that girl kill me and take that money, and the same people is joining together right now to make sure I don't get my finances or whatever in order this time. Or that's me, and y'all killed me, and you brought me back as a white girl, and you put me over an island 15, 17, 20 something years ago. It's either or, but it doesn't matter. That's the very the head, the shape of the skull. See, because they thought that the Caucasian man or the so-called white man was being funny when he was checking the cranial skull shape and all this other shit. Think about that. Oh, that's so racist. They were checking the skull size. No, there's a reason for that. Because right now, you're going to measure that person's skull and shit and find out that that's your R&B heart. That's your R&B heart. You get what I'm saying? This ain't that. This ain't that. The head is longer. The head is different. The cranial shape is different and everything. So these are not royals, but you did make this person to be Mary Queen of Scots or something like this. But you knew that was the industry, baby. That was the industry version of me. And they will never be royals. And so you let this person be at the royal and win the hearts of the people or whatever this is, ruling something or doing something after the person was dead, right? After the person was dead already, right? After the person was dead already. So even if there was this very white, Shalonda White, okay, I told y'all I was in the chicken store and they said I was there at the same time and they was like Shalonda, and I'm like, what? People don't normally have that name, whatever. But the girl name was Shalonda White or whatever. So y'all broke up something with this identity here. And because, like I told you, whatever this stuff, if they was using stars as and like so-called angels or something like this, they know about these things before we do. These people that did this shit to me so long ago are all wrapped into whatever this is. They was never going to want to get me this money because I move up a notch, and then I will be able to see what these people did to me in the past. And then I would judge them. So you blocking me because you don't want me to judge the nations, and I'm still judging the nations. I had to figure it out on my own. You think I'm about to stop now? You crazy as hell. You crazy as that. We could make this shit fast or slow. I think it was a 90s damn song called that. We could do it fast or slow. We got somebody's concerned here because they could be trying to bring somebody back from the grave or something like this instead of dealing with a living, thriving person that God chose. And I hope God smoked the hell out of you motherfuckers. I hope that this is a virus that I'm about to get over and it's going to turn into something and it's going to latch on to the lungs of all you motherfuckers that wanted me dead. That's what I command. I say it out loud. I don't have to say shit in private. I hope it's something that's going to grow into something even uglier. It's going to latch on to your motherfucking lungs and wipe you stupid motherfuckers out. That's what I hope it's going to do. Because we got to get moving here. It's more shit to be done on this earth. Nobody got time to be playing with these numbskulls. You just annoying as fuck. Like, that's why I said either finish somebody or whatever the fuck this is. It's annoying. It's irrelevant. Whatever the fuck these people are doing is very much irrelevant. Like, I would be scared if you really thought these are your politicians or something like this, and this is what they sitting here fucking doing. What is wrong with you? Like, process of elimination, please. Ten of Wands energy. So it's kind of like, these men is so in their ego or something. It's sad to have to let them go because I'm pretty sure they kind of still took care of something in the background or something like this. It's not just them. I feel bad because some of these bloodlines was used by handlers. They were just easily handled or manipulated. Or, hey, we got a bad bitch over here. Don't you? But see, when we told you, when we let you in this club and we let you have those 10 women that first night, you already sold your soul. That's why I said with people like us, they're trying to make it like we did something in the dark that we didn't fucking do. They know they can't even step to me. This is why they try to do like midnight or after dark transport or some shit like this. Because it's going to be a fucking no. You know I'm doing 10 fucking toes down. You understand what I'm saying? You can't sway this. And then what do you say? This is a government program, and we find out that even if somebody said, "Oh, I can't wait to get you in that torture chamber." Well, I didn't do anything wrong in the first place. So you want to torture me for what? To get the answer that you want? For me to turn over my rights or something to you? No thanks. For me to get some crumbs and when I own the whole fucking thing? Are you crazy? These people these fathers, first of all, these grandfathers and stuff like this, they in reverse because they took the bait. That's why they being burned right now here, Ten of Wands. This is the man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? This is the Emperor. Somebody's like, you're not the man. Oh, yeah. What you did, though, Five of Cups, is to cut my dress out of here and try to give it to this man, to this spouse or this ex-spouse or estranged spouse or something like this that's working with other people. And you're going to lose your fucking life, nigga. I don't care who. I don't give a fuck if the motherfucker come here every day because you ain't saying that shit to me in my face. Say it to my face. You're not saying that shit to my face. You're not saying that's treason, motherfucker. I don't feel safe. Remove this shit. Do you understand? It's not mine. It's not mine. You understand? It's not mine. Five of Pentacles here. Somebody cut Five of Swords. Somebody tried to cut somebody's dress off and paste the, paper dolls. How you had a little paper doll and then you could put that different outfit on it. Just put fold those tabs up, and that's what this is. This nigga, whoever this is, wear a dress. They wear a dress too. Even if this is man I never even met in my life. Because they have to have a certain type of masculine to take on this task. Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be, stirring up some problems here. Somebody could be, this green energy, somebody stirring up some problems here. All right. This could be this 10-10 energy. Somebody's stirring up some problems. Then we got the World card energy here. Huh. Or somebody trying to say that this is the World card. It's not. Somebody is hijacking my information. Yeah, the Sips Juice energy lied to try to cover themselves. You trying to pick karmic ending 10-10 because y'all both be trafficking these little girls. So you lied and said something like, who's the World card energy here? The recipe. So these people are talking to me with some type of sleep technology or something. Having me sick so I could sleep a lot, rest a lot. We got rest here on the table. Because they have technology to get into the brain when people are sleeping and they beg for stuff there. You don't even have this money in your hand and they be like, can I have $1,000 from your trust fund? And then they say, she said, yeah, but this is sleep hypnosis that somebody's doing here. This is the technology and the tools that these people, so they're going to live in the projects. They're going to live, regular, pretty much mundane lives or something like this. Or they're going to be on Section 8, but these are weapons of mass destruction, or they're able to use certain technologies to steal from Americans. Okay? So we have the World card energy. I feel like, this is supposed to be, I think this is a Lanina, but this 10-10 energy, but this person could be skinwalking in my old skin. Okay? Could be. Okay? And then I feel like this could be like the older version of me, but it's not me anymore. So a skinwalker got this. Then you have me, and then you have Sips Juice. Because when this neighbor died across the street from me a couple of years ago, she died after we moved out. Okay? We had already moved out. We seen them at Sam's Club one week.